Hey guys, it's John, and we're back to doing another Q&A video. So in this video you'll see me actually finishing off my moat for my castle. I'm kind of happy how it came out. You'll see me, well I actually don't finish it in this video, but I've recorded the video where I do finish it, so you'll see that after this one probably, which will probably be the day after this video. But I'm pretty happy how it turned out. You'll see in this video where I sort of lay out all the foundations, and I make a little bit of the moat, but I make, what would it be called? Basically there's water all the way around the castle, 10 blocks away from the castle, and that water will be flowing towards the moat, so that if any monsters become within 10 blocks of the castle, they'll be pushed into the moat, and they'll obviously go into the moat. The moat will drag them towards a trap, and the trap will kill the monsters. I think it should work for anything. Yeah, it should kill pretty much any. Yeah, it'll kill any monster, and it'll have a looter at the other side of the castle, so I could just stand inside the castle if I wanted to, and it'll kill all the monsters, and I'll get all the loot from all the monsters that are killed. So I hope it all works. I haven't like properly tested it yet, and I think, yeah, I should have. I'm pretty sure I've pretty much finished it, so you guys see that in the next video. And obviously I'm going to be doing the rest of the castle as well. Like I'll be doing more redstone stuff inside the castle, which you should see pretty soon, but I still need some ideas, so if you guys still have like suggestions that you want me to put in the castle, then I haven't already done it already. I think I've done a secret room so far, and what do I call it? What's it called again? A secret staircase, which both actually turned out better than I thought they would. So you'll see here when I'm actually building. It actually took me a while to figure out what I was doing, because I was thinking about how I was going to do it, and then I did half of it, and then I was like, wait, this is not going to work. So it took a lot longer than I thought it would. So you'll see me sort of mucking around in the video, and I know it speeded up again, and quite a lot of people don't really like it when I speed up the video too much. But oh yeah, and watching me dig, you could get kind of dizzy. So if you're like epileptic or something, no, I don't think it won't affect you for epileptic. But if you get dizzy pretty easily, then probably don't watch this video, or like click onto another tab and listen to it or something, because there's a bit later on where I start digging, and it sort of like it spins around, and then the whole video is kind of makes you feel sick. But anyway, I just thought I should probably warn you guys before you watch it, and then, you know. Anyway, we should probably actually get onto the questions, which is kind of what I was supposed to answer. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions. I'm not sure if I'll answer all. I'm not sure if I'll have enough time to answer all of them. So there's a couple of things that sort of key in together. Okay, so if I answer this first question, which is what is the dumbest thing you've done, and that was asked by Mikey Mother Mike. Mikey Mother Mike? I think that's the name. Yeah. So that Mikey Mother Mike, I'm pretty sure that's the name. So the dumbest thing I've done. It's kind of hard to like say, because everyone does stupid things, everyone like makes mistakes and stuff, but I generally don't really do things that are like ridiculously stupid. If I could say the dumbest thing I've ever done, which is just like, not dumb as in like funny, but dumb as in kind of just, why did I do that? About when I was 12 or 13, so it would have been first year in high school or secondary school in Scotland. First or second year, I can't remember, but I would have been 12 or 13. I had this friend and we lived near each other, so we would get bored quite a lot, and we'd like not have much to do sometimes. So what we figured out would be the best thing to do was go up to like, cause like we both live near, I actually live next to 4 schools. There's a primary school and a secondary school in front of my house, and there's a primary school and a secondary school behind my house. So what we did was we went to the playgrounds, like after school or on the weekend. We went to the playgrounds of the schools. We kind of like, some days we went to the one school and then some days we went to the other school, but we actually went down with a lighter and we usually like deodorant or something, and we basically just set fire to things for no apparent reason, just because we were bored. Like, there's a couple of things that we did. Like, one time I had another friend over, and we went to the school, and we found this old pair of jeans, which I can't even remember who they were, because I'm pretty sure they weren't mine. But we had this old pair of jeans, and we laid them down, sprayed them with a crap ton of deodorant, and set fire to them. And this is when it kind of goes bad, because like sometimes like you kind of do it for the thrill, but sometimes you're like, oh shit. Like because we actually couldn't get it out. Like, we usually set fire quickly and then put it out quickly, but we couldn't put it out. It was just like full on blazing. There's like black smoke because of like there's like rubber parts or like plastics in the jeans, so it was making like black smoke, and it was really obvious. So we set fire to a pair of jeans, and we couldn't get them. So we actually ran back to my house, because my house is really near. Obviously, we just jumped over the fence, ran back to my house, and we actually used to go skateboarding around these schools. So we used to like steal things from the playgrounds. Like, there was like after school clubs and everything around at the schools, so we used to steal things from the, because we were like kids, so we're kind of retarded, from the playgrounds, and we stole these cones. They're like mini orange cones that you might lay out in a line and then do some sort of inline skating in between them or something, but they're like kind of small plastic cones. We filled them with water at a tap outside my house, because I have a tap like poking outside of my house. We filled them up, we jumped over the fence and ran back to the the black smoke burning jeans and threw the water over it and tried to put it out and everything. But it eventually went out. I think one of my friends actually kicked it towards the school. Like, we did it in this sort of mini hallway, and he kicked it towards the school, so it was like on the school wall setting on fire, and then we're just completely shitting ourselves. But we managed to put it out, and then everything went fine and nothing happened. So there's actually a couple other stories. Like, one time I set my friend's shoelace on fire, so his shoe like kind of caught fire. There's another time where we cooked an egg. We got this what was it? It was a chocolate orange tin. It was like one of these mini chocolate tins that you got lots of chocolates in. What we did was we put in lots of dry leaves inside the tin. We closed the tin. We kind of left the half open because it needed oxygen to burn, obviously. So we cracked an egg on top of it and lit all the leaves inside it, and we actually cooked an egg. I don't know why we did that. It was just retarded. Yeah. I guess that'll key into another question that someone asked, which is, have you ever done anything illegal? Which I kind of skipped over last Q&A, I'm pretty sure. But the person who asked that, have you ever done anything illegal, was CJ Killer. with a 3. Yes. So we did. So I guess burning things, that would be arson. Well, we didn't burn anything down, so it wouldn't really be arson, but I guess it's still kind of illegal. What else did we do when we were kids? There's a couple of things, like, I've had a couple of encounters with the police, like, one time me and my friends actually got accused of smashing a window, but we didn't actually smash the window, which is kind of retarded, but we were like, it was like, so they had so much you wouldn't really say evidence, because it wasn't really a official thing or anything, but we were actually there the day that the window got smashed. Now we have no idea who smashed the window, but we were there one day. We're just skateboarding around, and there's an after school club that saw us skateboarding, because we used to go there like pretty much every day. So they saw us, and then the next day the police turned up at my house saying apparently the after school club people saw us smash a window, which is kind of retarded, because we didn't actually smash the window, which is kind of weird. But they actually said they saw us do it. They didn't say they saw we were there. They said they saw us do it, which is complete bullshit. So that was kind of retarded, and then we almost got charged for it, even though we didn't actually do it. Then I got fucking interviewed for no reason. I was sitting there shitting myself, getting interviewed by the police, because I thought I was going to go down for like vandalism or something. So I would have been like 14 around at that time. But they interviewed us. They said, "Hey, we'll come back and tell you if anything happens," and they just pissed off and never came back. So they accused us of smashing a window, interviewed us, accused us, like, threatened to charge us, and nothing happened, and they just pissed off without even saying, "Hey, you're not getting charged anymore," which is kind of retarded as well. So that's something that we got accused of, but we didn't actually do. So another thing that happened with the police was we used to go down to the skate park a lot, because I was a skateboarder, obviously. And there's one night where we were down at the skate park pretty late. It would have been probably about 11 p.m. or something. That doesn't really sound that late, but it was pretty late for us at the time. And what happened was we were just like super hyper and everything, like kids usually are. And how old was I? Probably would have been around about 14 at the time again. So we were at the skate park and we were going back to my house. There was 4 of us. We're all going to stay back at my house, and I live kind of near the skate. Well, not really. It's about a 10-minute bus ride from my house to the skate park, and we were skateboarding back to the bus stop so we can get our bus. And we were all super hyper, and then one of our group sort of like started skateboarding on the road, and there was like no cars anywhere. There was no cars at all on that road at the time. So we were skateboarding along. I was just like skateboarding along the pavement, but then just as a joke, just like for fun, because we were super like hyper and everything, my friend started sketching on a car. Like, that's when you hold onto the back of a car and the car is obviously driving, so you're holding onto the back and it'll pull you along. I don't know why, but so the person in the car got out. We didn't really see what it was at the time, but he got out something out of his pocket and shoved it in my friend's face, and what he actually got out was a fucking police badge. So he was a police officer that was off duty, that went probably just like out with his wife or something, and his wife was in the car, and he like threatened my friend. I was kind of like walking slowly away because I didn't really want to get involved because I had nothing to do with it, but I was just like, I wasn't really walking away, I was just sort of like walking slowly along the pavement, and he got out his badge, he threatened something against my friend, and I would just kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna walk away now. And then he drove along to the side of me, and he was like, did you hear what I said? And I was like, no, because I was kind of far away. And I don't know, he's trying to say something about respect or something, even though I didn't even do anything. He was like, respect me or something like that, something really retarded. I'm pretty sure I told this ages ago, but apparently I was ignoring him, even though I was just like standing there listening to what he was saying. Apparently I was ignoring him and disrespecting him for doing nothing. So I didn't actually do anything, I wasn't involved with anything, but he said I was disrespecting him and stuff like that. So he said, get in my car. He told me to he brought out his badge again. Oh, I'm a police officer, get in my car. So apparently I was supposed to get into his car just because he had a police badge. He wasn't on duty or anything, so I don't think I was even obligated to get into his car. So he was telling me to get into his car because I was just disrespecting a police officer, even though at the time he would just be another person because he wasn't on duty or anything. I'm pretty sure that's the law. I don't know. I don't really know much about it. Like, I could have been bad. I could have been doing something bad. I didn't even do anything. But if I was disrespecting him, is that allowed? Like, if a police officer is off duty, but you know he's a police officer, if you disrespect him, is that law? I don't know. But I didn't actually do anything. So I was just walking along, and apparently I was ignoring him and disrespecting him. And he told me to get in his car. So I was like, kind of like reluctant, but I was crapping myself. And his wife was in the car, so I was just like, okay. I got into his car, and he was just saying, it was so long ago I can't even remember what he said, but it was something about respect. It was all about the fucking respect, for him and his wife or something. So I really shouldn't have really got into his car because I had no idea what he was going to do or anything, and he threatened to take me home. And I was just like, okay, so you're not going to take me home. And then, I don't know, he locked the doors or something, and then his wife was sitting there like, what the fuck are you doing? And it was just so confusing. It was so confusing because I had no idea why I was in the car, because I hadn't even done anything, but apparently that was illegal. Apparently ignoring a random guy that's talking to you is illegal. But anyway, how much time do I have left? I don't really have enough time to answer another question. Crap. I was going to answer anything. So yes, I have done illegal stuff, I guess. I've skipped schools a couple of times. I guess that's kind of illegal, but everyone does that at some point. And I've had a couple of encounters with the police. Most of the time it's not even my fault. Actually, every time it's not even been my fault, but still. Yeah, I'll answer the rest of the questions. I have 4 more questions to answer, and I'll do that next video.